Hi guys, Asteria here, and we are here with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the first episode. So, I don't really know much about the show, like at all. All I know is from what's in the title that I'm pretty sure our main character's name is Buffy, and she's a vampire slayer. This show came out like a year before I was born, so if I did watch any episodes, it would have been like when I was like in my mom's bedroom and she was watching it on her TV. But if that did happen, I don't remember anything. So I am very excited to get into this. I've been interested in watching this for a while. I feel like Buffy is something that whenever anybody is into the vampire genre, they've watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I wouldn't exactly say I'm super into the vampire genre, but I do like what little I do see of the vampire genre. And I was admittedly I was a Twilight kid. I got into Twilight when I was like 11 or 10 or something. So that I was into vampires. But yeah, so I'm excited to get into this. So here we are with episode 1. Sunnydale High School. Okay, so we're a high schooler. Oh, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting her to be the vampire. I started for a second to think that maybe it was him. But no, it was her. Okay. Ooh, we get an opening. What was that? Okay, wait, so are there like a lot of different supernatural creatures in this show? For some reason, I was just expecting vampires, but they said demons in the little intro thing, and it looks like there might be more. I wonder if these are like prophetic dreams that she's getting right now. Are these things that we're going to see later on in the season, maybe?
Try not to get kicked out.
I promise.
Interesting. Has she been kicked out a lot?
Whoa! Okay, I feel good. Yeah, I kind of had a problem with the math.
Which part?
The math. Can you help me out tonight, please?
Just
Be my
the
stunt
math
buddy.
in general.
Well, what's in it?
So tell. Tell what? What's the sitch? What do you know about her? New girl.
Absolutely nothing. Just that she's the new girl. Oh. What the hell?
Welcome to Sunnydale. A clean slate, Buffy. That's what you get here. What's past is past.
Oh.
I know my transcripts are a little colorful.
Not him putting them back together.
Maybe I'll see you around. Maybe at school, since we both go there.
You're in school
Great.
right now.
It was nice
man.
to meet you.
Oh no, he blew that. I guess if she runs into them often.
Hello. Nice dress. Good to know you've seen the softer side of Sears.
Oh, she's an ass.
Is anybody here?
This is a nice school library.
Miss Summers?
Good call. Guess I'm the only new kid, huh?
I'm Mr. Giles. The librarian. I was told you were coming.
Great. So, I'm gonna need perspectives on 20th
I know
century.
what you're after.
Okay, that was in her dreams.
That's not what I'm looking for.
How does he know her?
I'm way sure.
My mistake.
Interesting. I wonder if it's her last name.
Neg Lee. Well, I have been blue
Nick
and she
Lee.
said it.
Oh my god. That vampire just stuffed his body in the locker room? Okay. I mean, I guess it works.
I love it, though. It's a great collection, and the new librarian is really cool.
He's new.
Yeah, he just started. He was...
You guys busy? Are we interrupting? We're interrupting.
Okay, so is this gonna be her new group?
This is Jesse, and that's Xander.
Jesse and Xander.
Actually, it was for self-defense. Everyone has them in LA.
Everyone has a stake in their purse for self-defense.
I got a book. I'll see you guys later.
Poor Buffy having to deal with this on her first day of school. She just gets there. Someone's already dead. There's already a strange man who works in the library that knows her for some reason.
Oh, great.
She's so sick of it.
You've accepted your duty. You've slain vampires before.
Yeah, and I've both been there and done that, and I'm moving on.
Interesting. So who are these people that know about her then?
Zombies, werewolves, incubi, succubi. Everything you've ever dreaded was under your bed, but told yourself couldn't be.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that are going to be in the show.
And secondly, I'm retired. Hey, I know. Why don't you kill him?
I'm a watcher.
A watcher. It's interesting that we're starting at a point where she's already been slaying vampires.
What?
Oh my god, someone was there.
Point to a crucial mystical upheaval very soon. Days, possibly less.
Oh.
Come on.
What is this?
The sleeper will wake. Amen.
What a fucked up prayer.
Well, just be careful.
I will.
I love her mother's hair.
You're a good girl, Buffy. You just fell in with the wrong crowd. But that is all behind us now.
Interesting.
It is.
Does
From
she
now on,
know?
I'm only going to hang out with the living. I mean, lively.
She doesn't. Her mother doesn't know. That's kind of interesting because these Watcher people know about her, but her mom doesn't? I feel like this might be a fake out. But maybe not. It's too dark. I can't tell if I know who this is. Oh wait, is this the guy that got killed at the beginning? Is it? Also, wow. Upper core strength.
Yeah, there's a problem. Why are you following
Okay,
me?
it's not. I'm kind of bad with faces, so I apologize in advance if it takes me a while to learn which characters are which. Okay, is he a Watcher?
Let's just say I'm a friend.
So cryptic.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't want a friend.
I didn't say I was yours.
Okay, then. Ominous. Crucifix? I'm gonna assume we're going by, like, the, like, OG vampire rules, right? She already said sunlight and stakes. I don't remember if in vampire lore they're repelled from crucifixes. Oh no! That's so awkward. I've done that before, though.
Hey! Oh, hi! Hi!
Oh, she's here, too.
He stole my Barbie.
What?
Oh, we were 5.
Oh. That's cute.
Seize the moment, because tomorrow you might be dead.
Very blunt, but very true.
Who told you this?
This guy.
Okay, he seems very concerned about that. I mean, it was concerning information.
It's not as though you've been having the nightmares.
He got her there.
There's so much you don't know about them, about your own powers.
So she does have powers. I was kind of wondering...
The Slayer should be able to see them anyway. Without looking, without thinking.
Interesting.
But you didn't hone.
She's just basing it off his fashion.
Oh no.
No, wait, is that the girl that was nice?
Willow.
Okay, Willow. Why did I think her name was Sophie? No, don't go with this guy. I hope she doesn't die. I like her.
What is your childhood trauma?
Oh my god.
Your name was?
Darla.
Oh no. Ugh. Ugh. The sounds. Is this the sleeper that they were trying to wake? Oh, is he stuck in this cave?
Bring me something, young.
Ugh.
I know a shortcut.
Oh, no, Willow.
He's not a vampire because then you might have to slay him.
Okay, so it was him in the library.
It's nice and scary.
Oh, Willow, please.
What are you afraid of?
At the moment, you. Damn. Oh, she was already drinking from him.
You know, he gave me a hickey.
That's not a hickey, my guy.
I got hungry on the way.
Okay, they just poof.
Who are you? Don't you know?
Uh-oh.
I don't care.
Get the police. It's just a few blocks up.
The police? Did she not see that vampire poof into dust? And that he was, you know, a vampire? Ooh, that was smooth.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Oh. Ow, right on the back. Like the lower back, too. Ugh. Okay, she's in a bad spot. Willow, Jesse, and Xander are in a bad spot. Where'd he go?
Amen.
That's where it ends? Okay, that was the first episode of Buffy. Let me see what the episode was titled. Welcome to the Hellmouth. Okay. So, thoughts. I'm enjoying it so far. I do like Buffy's character. I am already invested in what seems to be like the friend group that's going to be like the main group in the show. So it'll be probably Buffy, Willow, Xander, and Jesse. Or at least I'm assuming that that's going to be the friend group in the show. Who knows? Maybe they'll die. It didn't look like it was going well at the end there for them. They were literally surrounded by a bunch of vampires, and Buffy isn't there. So, curious to see how that'll go. But I do hope that they're the friend group that's going to be around. Especially because if they do survive this, they'll already know about vampires and that Buffy slays vampires. I think it'll be nice for her to be able to have friends who know, you know? Since she seems to have had a really rough time of it in the past. She's only 16, but she's already talking like, you know, she hasn't been able to make friends, or she lost all her friends. And I don't know, it just sucks that she's had to go through that because she's this once every generation slayer. Yeah, I am very curious to see where the storyline is going with this. So we have this master guy who is going to be released during the harvest. And the harvest, not quite sure what that is yet, but it sounds, what they've said about it sounds bad. And so it also kind of sounded like maybe like hell would open once the harvest passes. So not only will that master guy be freed, but like a bunch of other things would be able to get out. I'm curious to know if where the master is like imprisoned right now, if like the hole that he was coming out of, it was like bubbling in red. I wonder if that is the entrance to hell, and him and the portal to hell are like behind this barrier that can be undone during the harvest or something. I am very curious about these watchers. So they seem to know about Buffy and vampires, but it doesn't seem like they hunt vampires at all. I could be wrong. Maybe some of them do. It doesn't seem like the librarian of the school is one that does hunt vampires, if there are watchers that do hunt vampires. Also, did we learn his name? I don't remember if we did. I don't think we did. So I'm just going to be calling him the librarian teacher for now. I'm pretty sure we'll learn his name eventually. But yeah. An entire, it seems like community, because she did say like, you people. So there's obviously more watchers than one, and she has run into them before. So I'm kind of curious as to like what exactly their role is. Maybe it's just a community of people that are like supposed to keep the information about vampires and a bunch of other stuff, because he did mention like a bunch of other creatures as well. Maybe it's their job to pass on the information to the new Slayer every generation, and obviously find the Slayer every generation. Maybe they're like the lore keepers, you know, just so that the information on how to, you know, kill certain things doesn't vanish into the void. Yeah, I don't know. But that's my like closest guess as to like what the Watchers might be. I did find it really interesting that her mom doesn't know. You would think her mother would know about this since, you know, Buffy's 16, you know, and if she's been, well, I don't know how long she's been dealing with slaying vampires and stuff and all of that, but I'm assuming it was at least a decent amount of time for her to, like, you know, lose all her friends and get so fed up with it, to the point where she's like, I'm retired now, please don't bug me. You know, she's reached a point where she's just truly done. Like, she saw the vampire in the club and she wasn't going to do anything about it, it didn't seem, until she realized it was Willow talking to him. And then she was like, oh, I know that person, so I feel obligated to, you know, go help Willow, who I've been talking to and who I have a personal attachment to. I wonder if she would have went to help if it wasn't someone she knew that had been taken by that guy. I feel like she probably would have, because it seems like she is putting up this front like, I don't care, simply because she doesn't want to deal with it anymore. But obviously I'm pretty sure she does care about, you know, killing the vampires and anyone who might get hurt by the vampires. It's just that she just wants to be done. She's tired. But yeah, going back to her mom, sorry, I got off track there. It's interesting that she doesn't know. You'd think, as a mother, that you would realize, my daughter's been kind of strange lately. surely she's not going around, I don't know, killing vampires. Like, you would assume that she would realize something strange is going on. But she just thinks that she got involved with the wrong crowd and burned down a library, or not the library, it was the gym, and burned down her school gym. Like, I don't know, if that was my daughter, I wouldn't think that she'd gotten involved in a bad crowd. I mean, that might be part of it, but I would also be like genuinely asking her, you know, why she burnt down a gym at her school, you know? So I'm curious to know if her mom will ever figure out and why Buffy hasn't told her mom. I know that she said that she's had to keep secrets to keep people safe, but considering that her mother lives with her and can't exactly, like, disengage from Buffy's life, it is kind of interesting that she hasn't told her mother. And I doubt it's, like, forbidden to tell other people, because otherwise I don't think we would get what I'm assuming is, like, the friend group that will know that Buffy is a vampire slayer. Also, you would think the Watchers, once they found the next generation slayer, they would, you know, talk to the parents and go, hey, by the way, your kid is supposed to kill all the vampires and demons and succubi and werewolves. But it seems like they don't do that, so like I said, I'm kind of curious as to what the Watcher's role is really supposed to be. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else of note. Yeah, I can't really think of anything that is striking me right now. But yeah, I am very excited to get into more episodes of this, especially because it literally ended on a cliffhanger. I was not expecting a cliffhanger. I wasn't expecting it to be like a 2-part, like, starter for this series, but yeah. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in watching more of this, feel free to subscribe and hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time with more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Bye!